Congratulations, because if you are seeing any of these signs, then your manifestation is about to show up in your life. Hello and welcome to the We Mindset. And all you need to know about me is I am going to transform you into the best version of yourself and attract anything you want in life. So, here are the signs that means your manifestation is about to happen. Number one, you feel very calm, happy, and relaxed. You are no longer chasing your manifestation like it's separate from you. Like you have escaped that phase where you're exhausted, where you're always very desperate and you're always chasing. For example, you're always affirming, visualizing, and even though you are doing all these methods, but in your mind, deep down, you are always still talking from the version of yourself that does not have it. You're always like, when is it going to arrive? How is it going to happen? No, you are not doing any of that anymore. You, if I would say honestly, it feels like you don't care anymore because now you are in the state of wish fulfilled, which is now you don't feel like wanting because in your mind you have already achieved it or you have already received it. So you feel very happy, very relaxed in your life, and you just want to have fun and live in the present moment. Number two, if you suddenly start seeing angel numbers around you, whether it's in digital or reality form, doesn't matter, but suddenly you just start seeing these angel numbers around you. It means that things are aligning for you, which means when things start getting aligned, your manifestation is about to show up. Also, maybe you start seeing some weird signs that are related to your manifestation. Let's say you are trying to manifest a relationship or love in your life, and suddenly you just start feeling very attractive about yourself, and you start feeling that you are already very loved and wanted, and you start seeing some signs that you are getting that attention, people are wanting to talk to you, some kind of signs. And if you're trying to manifest a person or a job, then you start seeing job applications all around, and then these are the signs. If you start seeing such opportunities arriving, then these are the signs, also the angel numbers. Number three, if you see someone around you living the manifestation that you are trying to manifest, sometimes what happens is when you are thinking about something which is your manifestation too much, what happens when it's about to happen in your life, sometimes it starts happening to people around you, and not for because those people wanted, but for you to see it that it's normal. Because what happens is when you're trying to manifest something you never had but now you want it, it is not normalized in your mind. Like it's not normal to you because you never really had it. So universe does this magic that it shows your manifestations in form of some situations with people around you. Let's say you're trying to manifest a job, and you just suddenly see that maybe some cousin or some friend of yours or someone around you got a new job, and you see them feeling that happiness and excitement. Same is for every kind of manifestation. So that is why if you see people around you living the manifestations that you are trying to manifest, your manifestation is coming closer to you. So congratulations. You are calm, not desperate anymore. Earlier, when you started manifesting or when you decided that you have this certain desire, you or everyone is generally very desperate. They're like, I want it so badly, I would do anything for it. But now, no. Now it's like deep down in your heart, you already know it's yours. Deep down, you know you deserve it, and no matter what, how, when, and in what way, but you have this surety in your heart and your mind that it's going to happen to you, that it is meant to happen to you, which is means it's inevitable. No matter what, it is happening to you. So you have that kind of now calmness in you. Like you're not desperate, you're not saying like, I want it, I want it, I want it. No, you're calm. Basically you are in a neutral state. So if you are in that kind of state, then congratulations, because you have no idea. This is exactly the state where you don't care about it anymore, where you're calm and you're not desperate, your manifestation pops up like this. Now, you start seeing little coincidences and opportunities around you that are related and aligned to your goal or your manifestation. Grab that instantly. Let's say you're trying to manifest some lifestyle, and related to that goal or that manifestation, some opportunity happened in your life, some little coincidences where you start questioning, okay, that was weird, like, okay, now, like, why does it feels like something magical is happening? Sometimes coincidences happen in your life where you're like, okay, that was weird, but like in a good way. So if something like some situations like that have been happening with you, your manifestation is aligning with the version of you, and it is about. Instead of forcing yourself, you naturally feel inspired to take some actions. And this thing is called inspired action. That is why it's called in such way, because it is not going to feel forced. What happens is, when you're manifesting in the beginning, when you're trying to manifest a thing, so there are phases. There are phases, number one, where you have to completely make your mind and your heart believe that yes, it can happen to you, and yes, it is happening, and yes, it is normal. After that phase is done, what happens is, when your manifestation starts working and it is about to arrive in your life, but you also have to align with it, because unless you are in an alignment, it's not going to come. So for that phase, there is a phase where you are going to feel like suddenly out of nowhere. It could be the weirdest feeling, but you will feel like doing something different. You will feel like start taking action. Let's say you want to achieve a goal because you want to live a certain type of lifestyle, right? Now, even though you're doing your best, you're doing visualization, you're doing affirmations, and you're doing everything, and you believe that you deserve it, but your dream version is not sitting on bed all day, binge watching, rotting, and still living the dream life, right? If you want have like a vision of a certain kind of lifestyle, your dream version is working with it, flowing with it, right? Your dream version has things to do, it has routines. So what happens is, when your manifestation is about to arrive, you will feel like start taking some inspired action related to that manifestation. For example, if you are trying to manifest love in your life, a relationship in your life, or any specific person, you will suddenly have this feeling, let's try something. I think I should talk to this person. Maybe there's a person who shows up in your life, and even though you don't want to, but you will still feel like, let's give it a try. I should talk to this person. I have this feeling I should. And it's not going to feel forced at all. It's going to feel. This is a little weird and difficult one, but it is the process, so it happens, which mostly happens when you are trying to manifest something that is completely different from your current lifestyle or your current version. What happens is, when your manifestation is about to arrive, right before that time, right before that change happens, your life is going to completely drift apart. Like, you will feel like everything is destroying you. Like, people, you might start losing people from your life, you might lose the job that you're doing, and many things might happen or changes, which you might start feeling like, okay, I was manifesting something good for myself, but why so many bad things are happening to me? But the thing is that if you want to manifest a completely different lifestyle or a thing from your current version, then changes have to happen. What happens is, when your manifestation is about to arrive in such situations, your manifestation is making space for itself. Let's say you want to live a dream lifestyle where you are doing completely different thing than what you are doing right now, then you cannot step up to that lifestyle while still living the same life or doing the same job, right? So that is why you might lose a job, but it is happening for a reason, because your manifestation is making space for itself. So you might feel people losing in your life, what happens is when your manifestation is about to arrive in such situations, it makes space, and anything or anyone that doesn't align with that manifestation or that version of yours has to go. And it feels very heartbreaking. It feels your life is literally coming to destroy you. But no, it is just changing, which is you wanted. Let's give you an example for this too. You want flowers in your garden, but first it rains before you get flowers, right? But you cannot complain about the rain when you wanted the flowers, because when you want flowers, rain naturally has to happen. Otherwise, you won't get the flowers in your garden, right? So same way, when you want a certain change or certain type of lifestyle, your current lifestyle and the people who do not align with that version have to go. And if you are not courageous enough to let it go, then you're never going to receive that manifestation. Now, the last one. You are happy regardless whether you get it or not. You are not even thinking about that thing, and you are not even bothering yourself with. What happens is, I will call this phase a fuck it phase, where it's like you will feel like you are already happy in the present moment, and you do not depend or label your happiness onto that manifestation. Basically, earlier what happened, you were keeping the manifestation on a pedestal, that I will only be happy if I receive that manifestation. I will only be happy if I was living that life. But manifesting is giving or being in the state where you are already living that life. That's why it happens magically. So, what happens now is when your manifestation is about to arrive, you don't care about getting it or not getting it, because your mind is now in the state where you already have it, where you already received it, and where you already achieved it. And that is why you are happy in your present life, in your present moment, and you don't care about it anymore. So that's when is a sign your manifestation is about to arrive. And yes, it is going to happen in the most unexpected and the most beautiful way, even more beautiful than you could have think of. So these were the signs that your manifestation is about to show up in your life. So do comment below if you are manifesting something. Then comment below that maybe what kind of signs are you seeing from any of these signs. And if you want to manifest something, then I have also somewhere given you a cheat sheet in this video. The cheat sheet is, if you didn't get it, that if you want your manifestation to arrive pretty soon, then align with the version of yourself that already has that manifestation. Okay, and stop being desperate for it. Stay calm and be happy and connect with your current present version where you have already achieved that manifestation. And comment below your views and the topics of any kind of topics about development, personality development, mental health, or any type of that you want me to talk about. I am always here for you. Thank you so much for watching. Do subscribe to my channel if you want to